don't know what I was gonna say there, but yeah. Anyways, last night, Ecstasy by Bone Thugs and Harmony came in. Uh, yeah. So we're gonna start with that. Fall back into place, and I'm gonna take that too because that also kept coming in. And if this is Odin says hello on his bullshit, sneezing might be significant. I tell you what, that, and I've also, we're just gonna talk for a second because I got the feeling last night or the other night that Loki's little ass confirmation, re-remembering. Did you see how that slid out of my hand? I'm gonna take that because Odin is very significant. I might get my runes out too because that has been on my mind. Um, Anyways, but I was thinking the other night about how Loki could very well just be in his daddy's energy right now. So there's that. Sally Stitches. So Nightmare Before Christmas might be significant. Uh, Ecstasy, Fall Back into Place, and this is Re-Remembering, which has been coming out a lot, and it's also just been re-remembering with the blank side. So someone is remembering something. 141, 143, 144. Someone is remembering how good things felt with the guidance of the gods. See, the ecstasy card, there's energy being alchemized at this moment and moved into place, fall back into place. Okay. Opal might be significant. I almost said the color. The, not the cat, but yeah, my cat, Opal. The birthstone. What is that? October birthdays. Bait and switch here on top. We ain't taking that. We ain't on that type of time. And 222. Throat chakra. Oh, as I'm wearing blue. This Ghost Town DJ's my boo. So this is your boo thing. Oh, wanting to make it like it was, boy. Okay, they want to make it like it was, but they just, you see how I'm doing this? It's like getting their shit straight. And also, eyeliner on my fingernails. Uh, Cold feet. They might have cold feet. What else was coming in with that? I don't know. If I remember, I'll tell you. 2 feet. Haha, confirmation. Okay, anything else that needs to come out with this? From you guys? From us guys? I see. I don't know why I did that. I see. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's goofy. Maybe they see. I see. How things are supposed to come. How, how things are supposed to go. Also, I see, like, spelled the correct way is Spanish for, like, so-so, I think. Mmm, pink and white. Anything else, you guys? Any more of these? Searching for meaning. That was beautiful how that came out, too. Oh, my hip popped. Fall back into place, Jesus. Oh, and it's funny. Because last night I was like, does my hip need to be popped? Because, like, Iller Stanlos. uh, Also, Odin is very significant. Oak tree. But it was just the blank side. And the last ones out the fire will be the first ones in the heaven. In the heaven. In heaven. And also clairsenses might be significant. Let's get some astrology. Astrologically, the 10th house might be significant. The sinuses are definitely significant. Your intuition is significant. With Neptune and Vision, again. Alright, what's come out of you guys? Mars, motion. Scorpio with investigate. Aquarius with a, what's that word? Collaborate. And dignified with strength. And that reminds me of the other card. The other card. It's like debilitation or some shit. And it's like a spiral staircase. And we're going to take vision because it's still here on the bottom. And Vesta here with hearth is popped into my mind this morning. So we're going to take that too. What song was that? There was a particular song. Anyways, yeah. Nope, not that one. It's a Capricorn might be significant. Oh, we're still in Cap season. Anyways, about to enter into Aquarius season. So Aquarius season is very significant. Maybe, okay, hold on. So from what all we have, I feel like this is someone's feelings for you. Like and it's especially with ecstasy written 639 in purple, it's making me think of the crown chakra. Confirmation. And it's like you bring them this sense of ecstasy mentally, this sense of peace, and emotionally they're wanting things to fall back in place. But it's like they're relying on guidance from the gods to get to there, to understand what they're looking for. 1 second. Okay. Leo might be significant. Mars is also, I want to say Aries, but I keep thinking Gemini. So air signs, motion. Anyways, from this, they're asking the gods for their guidance to kind of decipher all these feelings. Because it's like, with this fall back into place, it gives me the sense of displacement, like you were there and then you aren't type shit. Which is why we got this investigate here. Investigate and vision. Because it's like, what the hell did I just pick up with this ecstasy? What was that feeling that I just felt? Like, oh my god, what was that feeling? And it's kind of like bringing them to this, I heard portal, because I was looking at this dignified with strength. It's two portals, actually. It's bringing them to this, crossroads, come to Jesus moment, because crossroads also come in. Because I remembered that I wrote down the crossroads, and I didn't write that it was Bone Thugs and Harmony. Also, R&B, like 90s R&B, is so significant. That shit is, talking so loud, and it's so present. Um, uh, uh, also, there's something here. I'm getting temperance energy from this Aquarius collaborate card. It's like, oh, you are nourishing to them. And that's why it's like, okay, here. I got it. It's like, okay, this with this ecstasy and Bone Thugs and Harmony, we got motion and investigate. It's like you did something to their brain, did something to their mind. It's like now they're investigating why they feel this way and why they want to take action on these feelings. With this fall back into place, and part of the blank, Odin and re-remembering, is this collaborate and strength with dignified. They see how elevated you are, how there's something about you that is regal. There's something about you that is nourishing, and it's like they had you, then they lost you. There's that energy of come back, fall back into place, come back, I want you back type shit. I want this back. I want to cross the threshold, right? partnership here with Juno, confirmation, and Venus with beloved. Wow, confirmation. Shit. 21, and it's so funny. We have 11 and 13. And then we have 31, so 1, 3, 3, 1. And then we have 21, which is 11 and 10. For some reason that, I don't know, math. And then here with Vision and Vesta, it's like that's the twin flame shit. That's the twin flame shit. It's like now, or just soulmate type shit, your person type shit. I say twin flame because like it's that masculine structure with the inner feminine fire, that protective energy of the fire. And now it's like they see clearly. They're asking for help to see clearly in what all this means. Because there's been a fire that's been woke up in them. 31, 32, 21, and then 22. A progression, a picking up. A cycle has been completed because we go from 11 to 13, which is 12. We're missing 12, which is the underlying energy. Let's go to another one. There's something here about you awakening their, I almost heard inner heart. There's something about like their insides. Blue and red are very significant. Even a little bit of purple. But definitely you woke up something in them. Energy. Okay. What are we alchemizing? Earth's heart and the void. That feels significant. That feels like her personas. Like you represent one and they represent the other. Shit, I don't know. I'm just reading the cards now. I'm just reading the energy. We got lead and quicksilver. And again, with Earth's heart. That's twice. Lead to quicksilver. That's funny. Because that's like a transmutation, a transmogrification from something heavy and dense to something more lightweight, agile. Okay. 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 Sometimes I can shuffle and then sometimes I can't. The Blue Temple. The name Olivia might be significant. Actually, yeah. Why did I heard that what the hell am I doing? I heard that name the other day and I was like, what? Ugh. Alchemical wedding in conjunction with Andrew. Jesus Christ, y'all. Just trying to get it together. The Blue Temple. That's a lot. Okay, can I get something for fall into place? Okay. Smoke, which is an illusion, which would give the confirmation, which would give the smoke causes an illusion, which would give the perception that something is displaced, not where you left it. What about this ecstasy? Saturn. Oh, and Saturn was on the Aquarius card, and I was going to say that. And Saturn came out in a reading that, I don't know if you've seen it yet, because I ain't posted it yet. Maybe. Maybe by the time you see this, it'll be posted. This is the 15th. So so that reading with Saturn was before the 15th of January. So anyways, so Saturn is significant. This is a part of your karma, heard your dharma, 345. This is a, a part of the motion, a part of the reward, a part of, I wasn't going to say reward, I was going to say reaping. It's like making, ooh, I don't know if I move, okay, so ecstasy is right in this place where, right there. And then Mars and motion is underneath it, right? In this place. I moved those cards to make room for this, which is not what I did with the other ones. So it's like there has been some divine space put between you and this person to give a perspective, to enlighten, to clean things up, to get things in action. Because we got motion and investigate. And that's giving me the energy of once you investigate, you get into motion. And there we go again with the blue and the red, fire and ice. I've been mentioning that again, partnership and beloved again with the blue and the red. Anything else out of here? What's this smoke? Okay, that's what? I'll take this just because rotation. See? I feel like that is with the rotation here, I feel like in the midst of the illusion, the wheel is turning, falling back into place, coming back together, walking through the door, walking through the threshold. The blue temple. I'm okay, so for one, I am picking up on that. Like, the first time I ever saw that card was when I did a reading on Three Eye Atlas, right? And it gave me the energy of the mothership. And it's so funny that we got blue and blue right there with Neptune and the blue temple. Or dominoes. And maybe pizza. Maybe the Pentagon. My brain's doing a thing. Live. Live, live, live. And I turned right to it. Welcome to the Blue Temple, the home of the alchemical imagination. Searching for meaning. Confirmation. You have entered a space of new depths, new possibilities. Wow, shit. Here with vision and hearth, you've stepped into a new arena, a new level in love. The inner eye opens, and open and shut was underneath ecstasy. Before, okay. The inner eye opens and you become willing to see in a new way. To understand this card, one must study blue itself. It is the celestial color of the sky, the ocean, and the peacock's tail. Though potent, blue slips away. Through this color, our imagination threads together experiences both grim and glorious. Think blue films and blue ribbons, the halls of heaven and the horrors of the melancholy. Confirmation. We are taken into the depths of mood, tone, of the rhythm of the blues. The eternal mystery of blue will only deepen as we truly study it. And this is precisely the point. Leave the cerebral behind. Okay. Cloak yourself in the sapphire robe and sit quietly in the vault of mysteries. And that is so cool because that totally fits into the Three Eye Atlas reading and also this. This is like, I see when I saw this, I saw a come to Jesus moment. It's like you standing before your people, where you're supposed to be, your tribe. Okay. I heard your person. Maybe they're multifaceted. One, one, one shows up as many. Did you see how that adjusted? Let's get some of these out. Alligators might be significant. Sun. Oh, and self-love. Okay. Alright, what's up with you guys? Oh, and it's funny, I was talking about blue and red, and blue, fire and ice again. Confirmation. Alright, can I get a couple of you guys? Limitations and separation. Fears and longing. It's like analyzing the situation. Analyzing the situation while in separation from this person. That's that investigate. So that, and addressing your fears so that you can confidently take action. And then we have confirmation. Then we have forming and closed off. But I feel like, or guarded, but I feel like this is something forming, something falling back into place despite someone being guarded, despite the resistance, because there is a higher self-activation taking place, and they're willing to receive, they're open to receive this, even though there's a slight bit of resistance and guardedness. They're scared, they're fearful, but they know that this is a part of their purpose because they've been watching you and inspecting you, and they totally confirmation, Venus, want to give you an offer, want to present to you a love offer. Roses are totally significant. Mercury is significant too, because I was thinking of Mercury when I was thinking of Mars. Anyways, messages. They're totally going to communicate to you soon. Blue and red are absolutely significant. This is a love offer. This is a, hey, will you be my girlfriend type shit. Okay, let's go to another one. Shit. Woo, Penelope. Girl. I drooled. Just as a side note, beware because there might be a little bit of deception in the energy. It was wanting to pop out there because conflict. This is going to ruffle a little ruffle some feathers. Um, this is a part of your harvest. Autumn is definitely significant. Fall is significant. Cycles have been completed. Where did I go? Yeah. Karma, balance, and justice and change. Cycles have been completed. What else do we need to know about the... Okay. That's a lot of... Damn, hold on. Because that's a lot of you in a wedding dress. And that says party. Ooh, ooh. Maybe y'all gonna go on a nice date. Because there's a lot of ladies in big, nice ball gowns. All of them are in big, nice ball gowns. And 1, 2, 3. Damn, are y'all about to get married? I want to go. I want to go. Okay, anyways. Let me get something else on that limitation, separation, and release. They're surrendering to these feelings. They're surrendering to this process, to this longing, because, like, damn, I think they want to put a ring on it. Okay, let me get something else for that. That's, y'all are transcendence and unity. Anything else? Comfort zone. Oh, okay, hold on. Someone's trying to keep them in their comfort zone, keep them in their south node using control tactics and illusion. Trying to delay this reunion. Um, but I feel like even that deception is being balanced out. I feel like this is like you getting a heads up that you got. Also, here I keep looking at this watching and spy. Someone's watching this shit go down. Like they might not know what they're watching go down, but it's like evil eyes. Like they energetically know what's going on. And I feel like because they energetically know, they're causing illusions and confusion. Wait, but I don't know what that shit is. We ain't on that frequency. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Here we are, confirmation to the present. Here we are with Mars, hot and attraction, and we had Mars, and here with present, abundant and gratitude. So like this is, like I said, that old shit don't even matter no more. And confirmation again because Sun was on the bottom when we started. Um, yeah, let's get some tartar sauce, some tarot cards. This is heavier energy. And I kind of knew it was going to be heavier energy when I decided, well, not when I decided, because I was like, which cards? And it was like aura, and I was like, okay, so maybe that has something to do, your vibes, your aura has something to do with this connection. Maybe they like how you present yourself. Obviously, they like how you present yourself because they see you dressed very nicely, very regally. Because even the other lady has on a nice dress, high heels and shit. Um, Three of Cups. What was I just talking about? Interception. Interference. But we see past it. Diviner of Swords, Nine of Wands. It's like, okay, but now we have clarity on this. It's like we have now clarity on this third party situation. I almost said Three of Swords. Clarity on the heartbreak and the third party situation, 515. And Page of Swords here is like I'm getting spy, but I'm also getting text message. Like, hey, I want to let you know what's going on. Da 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 da. Empress, Queen of Cups. Hey, the text message. Hey, I want to let you know, girl. I see you clearly here with the third eye. I see you clearly. There's a third eye. I see you clearly. The Empress. Empress, Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords. You have helped me see how stuck I have been. You have helped me see the mental prison that I have allowed myself to become entangled in. And I thank you so much for shining your truth on me, for coming in so hot. Six of Swords. Because now I can move on confidently. I was going to say steadily. The Emperor. I can move on confidently. Six of Swords, the Emperor. The Hermit. It might take me some time to kind of like readjust after this loss. Might take the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles. It might take me some time to readjust after this loss. Because I thought this shit was really going to flourish. But I realize now, Eight of Cups, I have to leave that behind. Because it was interfering with my happiness, interfering with my clarity, interfering with my flow, interfering. It was putting me in a toxic energy myself. 717. Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Daughter of Cups, Eight of Wands. But there is somebody that I have had my eye on, somebody from my past who has given me, who has sparked something within me, right? And I don't want to take it back what I said, but I want to adjust something that I said. This Diviner of Swords, Nine of Swords, I feel like this is the masculine finally coming to grips with their emotional self, their mental self, like the feminine energy within the masculine is now like I don't want to say it's taking the reins in terms of their mental energy, but it's like their emotional energy has finally, they're not blocking out their feelings no more, which is why they can acknowledge that they're in this Nine of Swords energy. But because they can acknowledge they're in this Nine of Swords energy in terms of this third party, they can finally see, they're seeing clearly and can act clearly, which is helping them to walk away because it's taken them a long time to walk away from this because there was something about the situation that made them feel hold, HOLED, hold in, walled in, shut in, closed off for a very fucking long time. But now that they got the clarity that they needed, the clarity that they didn't know that they needed, they can finally walk away in a real fucking way. Nine of Swords to the Six of Swords is Three of Swords, right? They finally see, they finally can put the heartbreak to rest and rise above it and move forward confidently as the emperor, as the man that they know that they are. Did I already say this? Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. It's like now they have, because they have the clarity that they needed about that past situation, they have laid it to, I almost said laid it to death. Damn. They can move forward with something that they actually want, something that they were receiving downloads regarding. Let's go to another one. Okay. Constantly checking your phone might be significant. Also, I just realized that was all bottom of the deck energy. So this is the energy that's going on behind the scenes. This is why they are closed off. Because they're healing some shit, because they're reviewing some shit, they're rising above some shit, they're balancing, clearing their mind and their heart, letting go of their regrets. Five of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords on the crack, y'all. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm not. We've already talked about it. There's something about clearing the board because you've already know how you feel. The Star. Clear space, clear mind. That was Knight of Swords and Temperance. There's stuff. Look. The Hermit. The Hermit. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. They are slowly and surely coming up out of their hole. Down in a hole. Alice in Chains. Feel us a hole. Anyways, my rib, Jesus. Your rib hurt? Your Oh, see, I was getting that the other day. Not that your ribs hurting, but like you know how in the Bible it talks about how 222, how the Lord put Adam to sleep and took a rib and made Eve type shit. Income and money. Um, it's like that. I was getting that analogy the other day. Damn, confirmation. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Damn. And Queen of Cups. And That's all the same cards, y'all. Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Emperor, Six of Swords, Sage of Cups. So the Diviner of Cups is the Queen. The Sage is the King. So when I said we had the Queen of Cups, we had the Diviner of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, they see, it's like you help them see emotionally clear. Something about your energy, something about your presence, something about you help them see their emotions clearly, 3, 4, 5, in terms of that third party situation. And I feel like I've already said that in this reading. But now it's like trickle down. Now it's really starting to settle in because masculines are rooted in their oak tree, are rooted in their base, their lower chakras. So it's like now they're receiving this trickle down of information like ecstasy. Like, cause when you're on ecstasy, I've never tried ecstasy, but you know what, like when you're on ecstasy, from what I've heard, it's like a whole cerebral experience of a cerebral and bodily experience that is invigorating and ethereal and all these things, this whole alchemical process that goes on within yourself to achieve that euphoria, right? And it's like with you, they have somehow they've experienced you and your energy. I don't know, maybe this watching spy. Hold on. Now I just have Down in the Hole playing in my head. But you give them this sense of euphoria, this sense of encouragement to rise above their topsy-turvy emotional tides. You give them the sense of pride, the sense of fulfillment. You make them feel actually like a man. There's something about you being in your feminine energy makes them feel more confident in their masculine energy, more elevated, because we go from this Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles, to this King of Pentacles. You multiply, look at that. You multiply because you got one pentacle in your hand, just barely at the beginning of your journey, right? And then here, once you have elevated, you've gathered a whole storehouse of information, of wisdom, of guidance, whilst in this hole, getting your emotions right. And it's like, I swear, see, another lady said underground in a tarot reading was one of the confirmations, and I keep getting that imagery down in a hole, pressure. That was iron the other day, and iron was on the bottom there at the end. So, and also Earth's heart. So, a lot of underground energy. Like, I heard coal miner mining, coal cities, like coal towns, rural areas, mountainous areas. And see, that made me think of Arizona. Arizona's been coming in a lot recently. Ooh, 717. Hold on a second. Okay. Anyways, confirmation on the Down in the Hole. So, anything else that wants to come out? Because, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Temperance. came out right on top of the Eight of Wands. So these are definitely divine messages that this masculine is getting. I find it very hilarious and synchronistic that before we even started in the underlying energy, the Emperor popped out, and here he is, definitely again. Um, world of fortune. A world of fortune is what you guys are going to create. Wheel of fortune. Four of cups, four of coins. So 4-4 is significant. There's this level. Oh, hold on. There's this level of remaining in balance and peace and meditation as this comes in, as the energies change, as the wheel changes, wheel of fortune. There's something here about roots. There's something here about roots and trees. A lot of tree energy. Talk to your trees, give your trees your problems. Okay. And also something here about feet. Oh, cold feet. Confirmation. Um, this masculine's coming around, bitch. Temperance and the Seven of Coins. The angels, Michael, Gabriel, are balancing out and almost shielding. I was getting, because this completely covered the Seven of Cups. Like I didn't even know it was there until but it's like they're removing the illusion, the smoke. They're clearing the smoke. They're balancing shit out so that the messages are coming in clear and concise and precise. Whew! So you are being asked to remain in this peaceful, meditative energy as things move and shift. Release your regrets and tune into your intuition. High Priestess. I got the deck upside down. Because now it's time for you to expand. Three of Wands. Okay, kids. That was fun. I'll probably call you back just a little bit. I love y'all. See ya.